Hello?
Good evening.
Hey, oh,
Yeah, I was in the dark the whole session.
oh my gosh.
finally at 52. Finally breaks. Fantastic. All right.
I'm a real boy now.
Yay! So, back in the land of Eglarion. The land is still cursed. The midnight rain still falls. Harveston, though, is liberated. You left your old mate, what was his name? Mikan Boga in charge there it seems everybody's there is firmly against the Queen. Of course, you didn't get a talk from Harveston as perhaps you'd hoped to, which left some clues, but I'll let you guys work that out for yourself. So, putting Harveston, I guess, in your rearview mirror, what would you like to do? 5 wins?
And then, correct me if I'm wrong, I forgot it's been 2 weeks. Didn't I do an 8-hour plant growth on Harvest Mountain so the soil's enriched for a year? Is that what the green is?
Hence the green, yep. It's a bit of a combat, though, between the rain and your blessing, but definitely helps.
Well, we're going to sort this out tomorrow, so that's going to be a year of plenty. Sort the curse out tomorrow. Done.
Yeah. And the river Helkeith that separates us from the forest there is quite deep and wide.
Yes.
Correct? And you were saying that it was virtually, essentially impassable, so we'd...
Without magical means.
Because it runs through those mountains.
It'd be difficult to climb down, forge the river, and climb back up. Difficult, but not impossible. But things like flying across and things like that. But short of magical means, no. Well, hard.
Yeah, okay. But theoretically, we could make our way around the mountain on the north and eastern sides, above where the arcane tower was, or is that not, if we would ask, through these 2 hexes here, yeah. So that side, I wasn't thinking up this Cloud Peak. I suppose we could attempt that as well, but we would perhaps ask the locals whether any travellers traverse that way before we go.
Well, I think it's fairly common history that Cloud Peak was a place where Sarith cast her mighty spell that shattered the moon. So that's where she actually did it from, gathering all sorts of power. So it's almost a holy site, I guess. So it marked the beginning, it marked the end of the Dark Angels. They were toast after that, once the moon was shattered. But going around this way, if you wanted to go that way. I mean, the obvious way across the river is the overpass of the Giants. It's a full half-mile long bridge, but it'll get you safely across the river.
But the other point is that we were under the impression that one of the Gorso lawgivers also might be in possession of a talk anyway, so would it make sense for us to head via Gorso, in which case we'd have to traverse the Azure Bridge?
How does Hector feel about returning to Gorso?
I wouldn't mind liberating it from my father's hands. And maybe liberating him from his head wouldn't be a terrible idea either.
Okay, well, perhaps we should do that. I mean, get the lay of the land and everything.
So we would then be returning along the roads. Do we think that wise, or do we think it wiser to stick to off the beaten trails?
The roads haven't caused us any great issue, except for that poppy patch. But other than that, I think that it'd be best to stick to the roads, save our energies.
One question: how is the bridge? I heard there's an asshole guard there that is not letting people through.
Well, we should be able to remedy that if that's an issue.
you've seen what we've done to asshole guards in this town, so I shouldn't think it'd be any worry.
And if we were heading back along the Ulden Road, there was that Monastery of the Spirited Leaf along the way, or the Weary Ogre. Did we have any intent of potentially stopping there? We know that in the main city, the Queen or Queens tried to put an end to other religions, so I wondered if that Monastery of the Spirited Leaf had also been similarly afflicted.
Once again, common knowledge, which your characters would know, is the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf is famous for brewing high-quality spirits, like wines and liqueurs and things like that. And you remember the Tipsy Tunes, where you got drunk and sung songs in the King's Games? It was actually sponsored by the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf. So they're famous for creating very fine liquor. And devout monks... don't know. Yeah, they kind of walk the fuzzy line between religious and not religious, so whether the Queen has a vendetta out for them is questionable. They kind of walk the line between a religious group and not a religious group.
Well, in our exhausted state, I think it might be better to use the roadways at least. Those are at least guaranteed pathways to our destination. Who knows what we might meet in the wilds? As long as we
I agree.
skirt that nightmarish field of poppies, I think we might make our way back up the Ulden Road. That would be the way I would think best. What say you, fellow travellers?
I concur.
Avoiding the field of nightmares, the poppy fields, will take you a day longer, but it'll be easy enough to skirt otherwise. So, sounds like...
What we have is time, I would think. So, yeah. And who knows what other good we might be able to do on the way. What else we might learn. I think it more likely that we would meet travellers on the road as well who might have heard what has happened to the various lawgivers that we might be seeking.
All right, so it sounds like you're sticking to the Ulden... Sorry, carry on.
No, carry on. Yeah, that's what I was just going to agree.
Okay, so heading to the along the Ulden Road, paying carefully to avoid the field of nightmares. Okay, so as you head out in the rain, sheltering from this damaging rain as much as you can, and I think I mentioned this before, but a lot of these farming communities like Harveston and Willow Creek up here as well, there's a bread basket for the land. And as you see these farms abandoned, you see their once fertile ground just a mud pile. And if it's not a mud pile, it's choked with very thick vines with thorns all over them, like about 15 centimeters wide. Or what's that? What, Doug? 5 inches? Is that right? No, 6 inches? 15 centimeters is 3 inches, I think?
5.9.
Yeah.
It's almost
There
6.
we go.
There we go. So very thick vines is what I'm trying to say. And I think I'm supposed to give you another dig about turning your measurement system into a metric. but the USA is stuck. Half a subway, there we go. That's a much better way to describe it. Okay, half a subway thick vines with thorns on them have choked the fields. And you know, a lot of these farmers have fled to Harveston, which is the refugee town that you found. As you head along the Ulden Road, Erendor, why don't you roll me a d20?
Sure. 6.
So going around into the mud, keeping a
Each
wide...
hex, I think, will get a long rest, Bailson, if I'm
Yep.
wrong.
Yep, yep. Uneventful days
We've got a
will...
level of exhaustion.
Feel free to take it away. So wide
Cool.
across an extra day, so why don't Torque roll me a d20 for the extra day around the Field of Nightmares. Two. Okay, so you push on uneventfully. Now remember on the way, well, not quite uneventfully. Remember how on the way here you found a family? I think it was a mother and a father and a young daughter. And the father was trying to protect the daughter and the mother, but they seemed to succumb to this relentless, exhausting, magical rain, and you took some time to bury them. Pastor Timothy said some nice words. Now you come across another family who has apparently died on the road. This time two elderly males and a 15, 16-year-old daughter, perhaps? Once again, crumpled rather pathetically on the side of the road, seeming to either fleeing to Harveston or fleeing from Harveston. It's hard to say.
I feel that we must stop and give them their just dues. I know that Pastor Timothy will want that, so I get to work and start digging.
Hey, once again, the digging the hole is hard because you're literally digging down into mud, and as soon as you throw out a shovel full of mud, half a shovel full falls back into the hole. But after about an hour, you feel you've dug enough to place these family of 3 into the ground. And the question becomes, what do you think they're deserving of for their eyes? Gold, silver, copper?
How does their clothes look?
They look like...
I mean, I'll put 2 gold on them right away.
Sure, so that'll be 6 gold. 6 gold, yep.
Yep.
They do look like
I've done it.
average farmers, common folk. They're not dressed particularly well, but the burial is done. I'm sure Pastor Timothy has a few kind words to say. And after this taking you an hour or so delay, you push forward. And unfortunately, there's another family there. Another family unit. Mom, Dad, 2 kids.
Are they themselves, have they sunk into the mud a little bit? Are they right on the roadway itself?
Oh, they're right on the roadway itself. Well, maybe just like a few feet off to the side. Maybe that's
Perhaps
where they
we
fell.
cannot spare the time. Perhaps we cannot spare the time to bury all that we find, for we might find ourselves lying in a ditch such as them. Perhaps we could at least put them to the side of the road, and rather than perhaps dig a hole to bury them, just use the mud to at least to cover them. For that, let's say a prayer. Move on. Perhaps that might be best. Do these look relatively fresh?
Well, they weren't there the day.
No.
They weren't there 2 days ago.
Yeah. So, within the last 2 days. But very, very obviously dead.
So if I just do a... No. I'd just like to try and figure out if there seems to have been any foul play.
Sure, make a medicine check. They seem to have died of exhaustion. No obvious wounds. They just couldn't walk any further.
Right. Well, I fear we should meet many such as this on the road across here, and I don't think we can do something for them.
Yeah,
Perhaps we should check and see if they carry any coins that we might place upon their eyes.
Yes, but if they don't, I'm more than happy to provide my own.
They have no coins on them. You're not sure if they had no coins or whether someone took coins from them, but there's no coins on them.
I place another. Is it a family of how many?
4.
Okay, I'll place 4 gold purely because we're not burying them properly to help them pay their passage.
Sure. So not so much a burying as a covering, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. So, takes you less time to a delay for that. You push on to the intersection. The road south leading to the lands of Rail. But that's for the third book in the campaign series, so you can go there when you get to the third campaign. If we get that far. And you see the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf, this very famous brewery with monks. Anybody who thinks they might know a bit more about the monks or the land? I think Torque probably would. Actually,
I think I'll.
everybody give a history check. We'll see how it goes.
Is anybody proficient in history?
To be at disadvantage because of the exhaustion, is that correct?
Exhaustion.
We don't
We
have
lost the
exhaustion.
exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
I don't have proficiency in history.
No proficiency either.
Okay, I'll give myself guidance on this then.
Okay.
Mm, 14.
14. What you know of the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf? Well, one, which everybody knows, they make really good spirits. Second, they're very welcoming. They're a very friendly bunch. They're happy to let anybody in for meditation, prayer, that sort of things. I'm known for taking in lost souls and mentoring them. As you get a glance to the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf, just off to the side, right on the corner of the Ulden swamps, you notice that the doors and windows have been boarded, which strikes you as odd given how friendly you know the monastery has been. So, that's what you see. You can walk around it if you like. Make haste to Gorso. What would you like to do?
Well, this would have been a haven for other travellers who might be making their way to Harveston, like those poor unfortunates we found on the road. Perhaps it would be worth seeing if it was everything was right with the monastery itself.
At the very least, if we can find a way to open it up again, there might be some refuge for these poor unfortunate souls.
And I take it that Pastor Timothy has no sensation of a talk nearby?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're weary travellers on the road ourselves. Perhaps we should look and see if this place is a safe refuge for ourselves and for others. That would make sense to me. Perhaps they've also heard news.
Yes, I agree. We can justify it all we want. I just think it's the right thing to do.
So other than the boarding up there, it's the building otherwise looks in good repair?
Yeah, it was a well-constructed monastery, as it were. They've invested their profits from the Spirited Leaf wisely. It's standing up surprisingly well in the weather. Looks in top nick.
I'm just imagining ourselves from away. If I was to look around at our band, we don't look like a group of heavily armed thugs in our bedraggled, wet clothing. No, I just wanted to get that perception for ourselves. So we have our new Druidish friend, that. So do we look much more like pilgrims, perhaps?
Uh,
I know I wear the plate. No, it wasn't. Was it a measuring plate? No, chainmail. And some of the former king's livery.
I think that answers your question.
Right.
You're well-armed individuals.
Well, at least I will take some mud from the side there and smear that across the livery so that I don't look specifically like a thing. I won't do the same for the shield or the mace with the family crest on it.
Sure.
Okay. Well,
So
I feel we go and seek. Should we knock politely at the door and see how we are received?
Well, that's the sight you see before you, and of course there's the Ulden swamp. And one thing, I think I mentioned this before, not in this area, but that the swamp is surrounded by spears with various swamp wildlife like alligators, frogs, the odd humanoid as well, humans, dwarves. Obviously very strongly suggesting that you should keep out of the swamp and something has marked it as a territory. That's a swamp right off to the east of the map there. And this is the front door of the monastery. Said all windows are boarded up.
It's a shame that Pastor Timothy wasn't in a more talkative mood. So it would be nice to have one overly religious person, perhaps, to speak on our behalf.
Oh, yes, but I will happily go and at least check it out. Can I sneak around the environs and see if there's a little crack in any of the windows?
Sure. Make an investigation check to see if you can spot some small thing you could peer through. Did you do like a 360 around it? Seems pretty tight and sealed pretty tight in your opinion, Bowson.
Shall we go and knock on the door?
I feel that we should. No reason to not. Now, I noticed there is some sort of statue standing at the door, or to the left of the door there. Is that normal religious iconography?
This?
Like a penitent monk?
I'll tell you what it is. Let's bring up my notes. It's very much a statue of the Redeemer.
Oh, Whitney, get here. 3 minutes.
Well, I will be brave enough to knock on the door, then back away and stand with my arms outstretched, showing I'm not carrying any weapons. Although my shield would be on my back, and along with them all.
Sure, you tapped on the window there, so do you want to tap on the door? You should.
Oh, is it
over here? This is the front door here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was scrolled over. I was
Sure.
scrolled over slightly. I didn't realise the map went further. My bad.
Okay, so you go over and knock on the door and back off, doing the arms open, appear to be no threatening, and you hear a voice respond. Look, we've been robbed more times than we can count. We're not accepting any visitors. We take no offense, but please be on your way. We're fine. We just don't want to be robbed again.
So I'll call out, hail friend, we seek not riches, we are prepared to pay for shelter. Might weary travellers upon the road still count on resting at the monastery?
I've heard that speech before. The last person who said pretty much what you said exactly the same thing. Oh, we're weary travellers. We just want rest. We'll pay for our lodging. It happened more than once, and you're just the last. You're just the last, and you're just the last in the line of people lying to us. So, no, you can make a persuasion check if you like.
I'll help. I'll help if I can by saying, I've got 10 gold here, two gold each for all of us. To at least make some amends to what's been taken from you. Please, we'd love to have a respite from this foul weather.
What good is coin? Where do I spend it? Out of beer? The whole economy's shot to shit, my friend. What else do you have to
Yes,
offer?
I agree. Well, I couldn't help but notice you have the visage of the Redeemer out here. We have a good friend, Pastor Timothy. He is an adherent of the Redeemer, and that, as such, should go some way to assuage your concerns, but perhaps even convince you to help us out. We are more than prepared to pay, and I know that it's all shot to shit right now, but at some stage, surely this will be worth something. It is the least we can do. Unless you have some sort of grunt work, I'll be happy to move stuff around or help in any way. What is it that you value?
Grunt work, you say? Hey, Pastor Timothy, what did the Malachites say to Shalamites in the valley of the Troglodytes? He says, asking a very obscure passage. And let's see if Pastor Timothy responds. And he does. He gets it correct. Alright, so you got a member of the Redeemers. That's great. The Vegemites. Alright, Torque and or Balson.
That's the answer.
Vegemites say to the Marmites.
Dinner. They said dinner. Correct.
Torque, make a persuasion check at advantage.
All right, persuasion. All right, advantage. Where we go? 20.
Oh,
So you probably come in, but as I said, God is kind of shit at the moment. It's not very valuable. But did Pastor Timothy just arrive? Pastor Timothy, welcome.
Yeah.
So you've come to the
Welcome.
Monastery of the Spirited Leaf. These statues here, not that you're on the map yet, but you're at the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf, and they got statues of the Redeemer. So they're probably followers of the Redeemer. And the place is boarded up, even though it's normally a very welcoming place. But it seems Torque and Balson have maybe talked their way in. Tell you what, you said some grunt work. We do have some grunt work that needs doing. Probably take a couple of days. If you agree to that, then we'll agree to let you in.
can I just let you know that we are actually on a mission, a fine mission, to put an end to this foul weather. Hence why we're travelling about. And a couple of days, well, that inflicts a couple more days on everyone else. I'm not trying to shirk my responsibility or anything. As I said before, I'm more than happy to pay 2 gold pieces per head.
And I very politely declined your request. Gold pieces is next to worthless at the moment.
I appreciate that.
I will say
kind
this.
of work that we would.
It'll be involved going into the swamp and helping out someone of some import.
Now that you put it that way.
This
What
is
say
somewhat
you,
of
team?
importance. Why would you trust it with strangers that you wouldn't even let into your own home?
Well, it's just a deal, isn't it? If you come in, you won't be strangers, and you can help out someone quite important to us. But hey, if you don't want to, it's just fine. I understand. But that's the deal. 2 days of grunt work, as you said it. And you can help our friend, and you stay here today, tomorrow, the next day.
Pastor Timothy, I know that you are an adherent to the Redeemer.
Oh yes, the Redeemer. It's like be praised. Yes. What's that? Yes.
Well, do we need to help out this person? Maybe that would grant us some favor with your Lord.
Oh. Ah yes, favor with my lord. Oh. Could I make some sort of check to see whether this guy is really down with the Redeemer or just not?
Sure, you can make an
He
insight
talks
check.
about the Vegemites and the Marmites. He talks about the Vegemites and the Marmites, so I'm pretty sure he's down.
What sort of check was that?
Insight.
Click on my dude, maybe? No, I don't need to do that.
Not for insight rolls. Even with a 10, and you get the impression that he is a genuine follower of the Redeemer. For one thing, there's statues of the Redeemer at the front of the house, and while you weren't here, Vinny, they gave you a very obscure religious test, asking you about either some Malachites or something, but it's much more interesting to say about the Vegemites and the Marmites and the religious history they had in the Great Battle of Tuest. And you answered the obscure passage correctly, as possibly only a true follower of the Redeemer would. So you think
Yes, of course. Oh, true follower of the Redeemer would know that. Don't you know? Well, any friend of the Redeemer is a friend to us, and his light shines in strange and mysterious ways, but we follow its path, and this path leads towards the gold, the spiritual gold, as it were.
All
I'll say
right.
yes.
So we'll welcome you in, but you got to do this task for us. Do I have this wood for you as a follower of the Redeemer?
Oh, I swear upon the third passage.
Alright, I best you come on in then. And someone said, these guys sound drunk. As they're welcoming you in, they are indeed all shit-faced. Hence the little poison thing on them. They're drunk on their own spirits. Alright, come on, quick! Quick!
There we go in.
Yep. Oomph. And he hastily shuts the door behind you and reboards it up. Alright, so I'm going to assume that the follower of the Redeemer is the leader of this group. Am I right?
Will there be any? Is he right, Jets?
Oh,
He's right now.
Good answer. Alright, follow me. Let me show you this personal report. Some of the monks, they're dressed in monk robes, but some of them barely notice your approach. The guy that answered the door is the most sober of this lot, but that's not saying very much. Alright, follow me, Pastor. Follow me. Heads north. Alright, so this is the problem we have. This is Tortito. How do you pronounce your name again? Is Tortitudo. And you look at him, Pastor Timothy, this gentleman here, and his eyes are crusting over, and he can barely look out of it. And he says, who are you? Forgive me, my eyes are not quite what they used to be.
My name is Timothy. I come with a band of do-gooders in search of ways we may assuage the suffering that's upon this land. How do you do, Tortitudo?
I've been better. I'm sorry, you plan to end the rains? Do-gooders? Sounds foolhardy at best, friend.
Aye. Well, the path of the Redeemer often treads a dangerous path, and the pure of heart often look quite foolish to those who are more wise in the ways of the world than we are.
I do not. I do not mean to belittle your bravery and your optimism, but given the strong hand that has cursed this land, I think you're on a fool's errand. You understand me, Pastor Timothy?
I do understand. It can be very hard to maintain a positive outlook in such a time. I myself have suffered the vicissitudes of the solemn days, but with the help of me friends, I always managed to bounce back and get up on the right side of the bed in the morning.
Once again, your optimism is welcome, but it's surprising. I think all we can do in these times of trouble, Pastor Timothy, is not so much worry about the big picture, but give help and aid wherever you can. Do you agree with my sentiment?
Aye. We think globally, but we act locally.
I like that. I like that. As you see,
You have it. You can have yours.
my eyes are not what they could be. I've been infected by something called eye rot. And I'll be blind in a few days if nothing is done. Which is where I believed my erstwhile yet overly drunk disciple mentioned. The only thing that is going to cure this is a weed that grows in the Ulden swamps called eyebright. You collect eyebright from the swamps, I could have my sight restored. So with your ambition to save the world, can you help a foolish old man from losing his eyes?
Why? It would be our pleasure.
Oh, thank you, Pastor Timothy. So, Torque, you lay on hands?
I mean,
If I can offer him some healing, yes. Plus also at the same time just do a divine sentence for the holiness of this place.
Number one, the lay on hands doesn't work. I know it cures disease and stuff. But his eyes are literally rotting in his head.
Well, hopefully that makes him feel a little better anyway.
Well, it does. It makes him feel... I mean, he's not nearly as drunk as the rest of them, but he feels a little less drunk. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, given the state of the world. And divine sense, nothing pops up. I mean, normally very, very religious sites like
this
grand
is-
temples might be consecrated ground, but it's not even that.
Yep. Okay.
But no devils or demons or anything like that. So,
Might I make one observation, Tortitudo?
well, I can't, so you may as well.
Now, I understand that this is a peculiar affliction on your eyes, the eye rot, and curing it is of the utmost importance. But I have heard it told that maintaining a healthy balance and moderation in the spirits and in a balanced diet and taking care of yourself holistically may also help. I mean, I understand you're going through something, but if you want to face it drunk, then that's your choice. But it may not be helping your cause physically.
Oh, when the world seems hopeless, getting drunk is perhaps the only logical response to this. I went to an Iron Maiden concert not that long ago, and Bruce Dickinson, the lead singer, was saying, you know, we talk about the apocalypse, the end of times a lot in our songs. Now there's artificial intelligence and global warming and all these existential threats. And you know what I do when I think about it? I sit on my couch and I drink a beer. That was his solution to the global problem. Sit on the couch and drink a beer. And
Sit on the couch and have a beer ski.
Yeah, that was a solution. And these guys subscribe to the Bruce Dickinson when faced with the apocalypse. Sit on the couch and have a few beers. Well, as this is the only... Maybe you're right. You have hope. We do not. We survive as best we can. At the very least, the spirits we grow have some type of nutritional value at the very least. Maybe, Pastor Timothy, if you gave my disciples hope by bringing my eyesight back, perhaps we will find a better way of dealing with these dark times.
And do you feel that you would be able to once again open this up as a refuge for the other poor unfortunates who've been afflicted in the local area? Perhaps people are trying to make their way to Harveston, which is currently a free town, free from the Maleficent influences of the new queen.
Well, we'll put it this way. If you could do this task for Tortilla, there we go, let's call him Tortilla. Then perhaps that will restore hope. And maybe we could take us some refuge. You understand we're just a simple monastery when Harveston is a town.
But it seems you have some things that might be tradable or help people on their way. I mean, providing a place where people are travelling to Harveston might rest out of the weather.
Perhaps. There's only so much we can do. But
Well, if you can do all that you can, that's all that we ask.
we will need hope from which to get started.
Righto, gentlemen. I think I caught the most of that. Everyone rough and ready?
Well, perhaps we should ask our resident nature expert to take down a description of this herb that we're seeking. Best he knows what we're looking for.
Aye.
Would that be true?
Who is the resident expert? I guess Arendor, right? Rurik?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he gives
So have you heard of this plant? Is it a herb? Is it a 60-foot slathering monster?
It's a herb that grows wildly in the Ulden swamps. Maybe Arendor would know that. It's rare. So, let me just bring you back to the big old map. So you're here at the Spirited Leap. You know, it's rare. It's not. You're right on the edge of it. I mean, it might. All going well, you could get there and back in a day. All going not well, like if you find it over here next to the River Nenoch, it could take you maybe 3 days to searching and 3 days to get back. It all depends. I'll say that's what Erendor says.
So,
it could be days searching if you're lucky. Best case scenario, 2 days. Worst case scenario, 6 days. Well, I guess worst case scenario, you don't find it at all.
I think it's somewhat worth the risk, don't you?
Well, someone gave an oath on our behalf, and I think it behoves us to stand by what we say. So, should we rest and set out at first light? Or is it still early enough in the day for us to contemplate making our way into the Ulden swamps?
I mean, it is towards the end of the day. You could go out right now and search. You'll be risking exhaustion in the swamp, and it'll be harder to find it, but you might get lucky.
Just as a question, Malcolm, would it be investigation that we're doing or nature that we're doing?
Nature.
Like in terms of trying to find it?
Nature.
Cool.
Would, for me to find the orb, would it be survival?
Sure. Suspecting your survival is better than your nature.
Yeah, it's weird for druids because nature is intelligence based, which I don't understand. So
yeah, that's true.
nature is horrible.
Yeah,
because survival actually says it allow. Oh, I didn't mean to roll it. It says allows you to tracks, forage, find a trail, or avoid. So foraging, I would think, would be finding the plant.
Yeah, and I agree. Nature is weird for a nature-based class to not be proficient in it naturally. Sure. You can do
They
survival.
should just get it straight away.
Right, so as I said, you could more than welcome to rest here for the night, or if you're keen, you can forge into the swamp whenever you want.
Well, I think
it was
searching at night might cause us to blunder past it. Perhaps we should wait for at least the fresh dawn and set off early, though, at first light.
Right.
I agree.
Okay,
Although
so-
there is wisdom in at least scouting the first part of the swamp up until night time to see what sort of denizens may arrive from a safe distance. You mind? We can always come back to the monastery for the night, but in that late afternoon, early evening, there may be some witchery happening around.
Well, I guess I must warn you. Like, the monastery has had a long and peaceful coexistence with the Ulden swamps. People think of it as dirty, mosquito-infected, alligator-infested, just disgusting, muddy, horrible place. Although some of those things are true, the Ulden swamps can give as well, and we've received far more good things from the swamp than any perceived bad things. But times have changed. You might have noticed the stakes around the swamp with various denizens of the swamp. It's not the place of life that it was once before. There's a creature in there called Kauzar. We know Kauzar before. We've had encounters with them, but the rains have done something strange to him. Like he's a normal swamp dweller, green, tall, gangly. But now our encounters with him have only been violent. He seemed to grow in extra arms. I'm not sure how such a thing would happen, but I think the creature known as Kauza has claimed the swamp as his own. As I said before, we had a mutual respect for each other's claim to the swamp. Now it seems he has claimed it all for his own. But Pastor Timothy, if you wish to investigate the swamps for maybe an hour, be my guest.
Well, if you wish.
Would anyone like to come with me?
I will absolutely come with you. I don't want you getting in trouble.
Agreed, I will accompany you.
Oh, thank you, Arendar. And Bailson.
Thanks.
You venture about an hour into the swamp, pushing past the speared humanoids and crocodiles and other residents of the swamps. A bit unsettling, but press on anyway. And I guess, Arendor, make a survival check.
May I guide myself?
You may. Because why not? Call upon the ability.
17?
17. It's you search until dark. In this very short time, you maybe get a feel for the swamp. Even in this limited time, sometimes you're walking in ankle-deep water. Sometimes it got right up to your waist. And it's a swamp, right? It's deceptively deep. Did you come back? You learn a little bit about the swamp, but apart from getting muddy, not much else.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it, boys?
I think we'll have better luck in the morning when we have light to see. Even with my elf eyes, I can only see in shades of gray at night.
Oh. Yes. Well, we have a better idea of what we're going into now. Is there anything at the monastery that we could cobble together to aid us in traversing the swamp, like kind of snowshoes sort of thing to get through mud, or we want rope and stuff like that?
Ah, yes.
I fear that we left quite a bit of our rope in one of the ziggurats to get down through the levels.
Mm.
So is there, some rope that you can lend us to assist us in our mission?
I'm more than happy to lend you ropes. No problem.
Quick, guys, let's do a runner. We got the rope. Now we can go on a mission.
So I'm just checking something. Okay, yeah, they have for the rope. They have a few pieces of barrel that they're not using. That makes it slightly easier if you strap them to your feet. It's a very makeshift solution, but it might be helpful. And you take a rest in the monastery of the Spirited Leaf, feeling you've done something now. You've at least liberated the town of Harveston. You feel good. In fact, it's a really, really good long rest. Feel free to level up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
That'll make you level
Either
8.
that or we're about to suffer and we need to level up.
Yeah.
To be
my
honest,
gosh.
I've kind of under-leveled you guys, I think, so... I should level it up more. Actually, we leveled up like a couple of sessions ago, but yeah, level up again.
Okay. Okay. I've just got to decide where I go, which way I go. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to do that. Coolio. Uh-huh.
Malcolm,
Yeah.
are you doing your new rule every level up we get inspiration?
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn mine because I don't like that 3.
No, not for hit dice. Sorry.
Not for
No,
hit-
not for
Okay,
hit
that's
dice.
fine. It's fine. You know, I got a 3 for my con, so it's actually 6, so it's actually not that bad.
Sure.
I got a 3. Oh well.
Oh, that's a bit rough for a D12.
Join the club, my friend. Join the club.
Yeah. I'm in the club like a baby. Cool.
My wife's playing a paladin in this campaign, and she's level.
She's rolled incredible.
Yeah, 8, 9s, or 10s. Nothing lower than that on her hit dice rolls.
Hey guys, you know how I multi-classed? I've now got the barbarian extra attack. So you can stop asking, Malcolm.
Okay.
I forget, but do we reroll ones for our hit
Yep.
dice?
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
But if you roll a 1,
Only the
Just
first
give
one.
it a-
If you get a second one, you're screwed.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Got a 4.
oh, I see that.
Showing
Yeah,
up. Yeah.
I see it in D&D
Yeah, that's
Beyond. Yep. Yeah, reroll 1s.
No.
Change that to this. So, just like this is a little bit of mechanics, just because I've got my Whispers of the Dead. If I'm wanting to give advantage to someone, I need to be proficient in that skill for that person, right?
To perform the hit action, you need to be proficient. It's not actually a rule,
But it's a Malcolm
but
rule.
it's a popular.
Yeah, it's a Malcolm rule.
It's a house rule.
So, yeah. So, to help my druid friend, what was it that you were going to be using? Survival, was it?
Survival. Yeah.
Survival, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because like nature and survival are both equally shit for me. So I'll just get some proficiency from the ghosts of the region, and I'll put it in survival just so that I can help you out, sort of give you the ghostly assistance on your rolls.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry for talking so technically. It's just I wanted to make sure it's all above board.
And
That was my hit dice.
ooh, nice.
7. Oh, where are we? Manage. That's 48.
Mind everybody to brush your teeth.
You already did.
Wow.
Right, finally.
Okay, so everybody's leveled up.
Yep.
Oh, but why didn't the hit points go up?
Oh, you have to add your hit points, what you roll, onto the rolled dice.
Yeah, I did. Okay, let's just go back to that then.
Yeah, sometimes I forget to press apply when I do it.
Ah, maybe that was it.
it says 56 there. Let me go back here. Right, okay. Cool.
Oh my gosh, my proficiency's gone up.
Oh, neat.
Bonus.
Huh? I'm still at a 3 for levels 8.
I don't know, because I'm multi-class, and so I'm all out of whack.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so,
Ah, so it's not your combined level, it's your actual level in a particular class. All right, cool. Okay.
No, professional could be character level.
Is
Yeah,
it?
proficiency should be character level no matter
Should
what.
it?
Yeah, it should have been 3 this whole time.
Oh, okay, sweet as. Oh, well,
Huh?
I think
Who
it
knows?
must have been.
Now, you might have got a bonus in one of your other like abilities or something if you got like expertise or something.
I didn't notice it going up. I was reading it off a table, so it's probably already been that way.
All right. So after a night, a pleasant night out of the rain of nothing else, those who imbibed would have had a nice few shots of the Spirited Leaf brewery, fill you up from the inside. And Hector, there's no reason why you don't have your pole arm, so you're good.
I just don't see it in my inventory anymore.
Isn't it a ripper or something or other?
Verdani
No,
Rippers or something like that? No?
Yeah, I have those, but just wondering if I should take the pole arm feat.
Just because it says arm in it. Surely you want pole tentacle.
It says arm. Yeah, pole tentacle, reflavor it.
Why is it a Polish tentacle?
Well, the puns flying, you push on to serious matters inside of the old.
Yes.
All right, so with Arendor leading the way with your mud shoes helping, but really not that much. It doesn't compact in the same way that snow does, but it's helping a little bit. You push deep into the Ulden swamp, going much further than you did the night before. With Arendor, I assume guiding himself, calling upon Mother Nature is your patron? Arendor?
The Druid of Stars, so calling upon the space, the void.
The void. All right. Regardless, and someone can help you now. Who was that? Was that Torque? Helping?
Me, Balson can.
Oh, Bowson. Oh, that makes more sense. I guess Bowson.
Oh,
So-
I could always provide guidance anyway. We could spam that.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, so we've got guidance and advantage and all that.
okay. Arendor. The old skill check at advantage with a D4.
Let's see here. Oh, it just rolled off of the 20. Wow. It rolled off of the 20. 17 again.
Towards the end of the first day, you don't find any Eyeblight, which is the name of the thing that you're looking for. But you do come across a log that stands out as someone has hollowed out a log and created it into some type of dwelling. It's in the middle of some swampy water, like you'd have to wade through water to get to it. There is a fire out front of the log, kind of like on a porch or a veranda that's that has some embers inside of it, as if it's been recently used. In fact, it looks a lot like this.
Hmm.
Guessing we don't see the pile of bodies and horses inside yet.
No, you don't. So,
Do we see the alligator or crocodile in the swamp there?
yeah, there's some.
Those are just submerged logs, I'm sure. Even the one that's with the eyeballs.
Yep, you do see some alligators. There's some alligators swimming around. Don't assume they're like here, for instance. They're moving around, so keep that in mind. But it's alligator-infected water, it seemed. And Erendor, make me a perception check.
Perception, sure. Guide myself or no?
Sure.
Oh, 24, 28.
See these little herbs here? Just kind of in front of the log?
Yep. On the log there. Yep.
Eyebright.
Oh.
Well, the Eyebright's over there on the side of this dwelling, if you could call it. Yeah, it looks like moss, but it's not moss. That's the Eyebright.
Do you fellows think this might be the home of that Kelvar fellow that Tortudo told us about?
It could be the home of someone at the very least. Someone who makes his living in the swamp, so I would suggest would be someone to avoid if at all possible. So, yes. Regardless, I think we should be on our toes.
This land up here, you're on solid ground in this area, but as soon as you walk here, you'll be walking through swamp. Difficult terrain, and if you're attacking with certain weapons, it'll be at disadvantage because you're submerged up to kind of chest level. There are daggers are not at disadvantage, and so there's a few other ones as well. So it's like underwater combat. I'll get to this.
I actually had it saved, Malcolm. I got it.
Oh, there we go. So,
Daggers, javelins, short swords. Ah, yeah. Okay. Darts, javelins, spears, tridents. I think he's got a short sword.
And then the thing it doesn't say that Pastor Timothy and I have to worry about is any spell that has a verbal component. If we don't have water breathing, we start to drown.
It's up to our shoulders, though. It's not over our face, right?
Yeah, we can know that bit. Spell casting should be easy.
Should be. It's quite often not very easy for me, but I'll try.
Cool. I'll change to my short sword.
Sure.
I'm going to pull out the old method. Get that ready.
Get what ready, sorry?
Just a question. So, sorry, go, Vinny.
I'm going to pull out the old net of entanglement and get that ready.
Sure.
The other thing is, sorry, whereabouts precisely were these herbs? Were they down here, or were they these ones up here?
Yeah, basically growing on the front of the log where I'm pinging.
On the front of... hold on, sorry.
Wait, let's... Along here and along... Oops! You know, I won't even see that. Sorry.
Right.
Along here and along here.
I get you now. Okay, cool. Well, after our rest, I feel like I can move a little bit further, so I'm more than happy to go in and, dare I say it, I might even be able to do it stealthily. I feel that the swamp shouldn't affect my attack too much, and I should be able to secure these relatively easily. So if you want, I will take point and go ahead.
I'm gonna smack you on the rump like baseball style for those of us here in the U.S. and give you a little guidance, like go get him.
I think that's called league style in New Zealand.
League style. Okay, there we go. League style. I'll give you a little smack, a little guidance.
It's not so much a rugby thing, though, is it?
It's not so much, but definitely in rugby league you see it all the time.
You see it in baseball a lot for the U.S. here.
Rugby has the scrum. They're like pretty cool with the whole getting them up.
Yeah, they spend a lot of time touching each other's butts in the scrum. So yeah.
Maybe that's where they get their fill.
Reaching out, touching you.
All right. So I'm going to try and sort of stealthily move through the water if at all possible.
Okay.
And
Sure, it's going to be difficult, but you, as my daughter would say...
You can certainly try.
Yeah, that'll do it. Totally. I'm feeling super confident.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, but it's the same for sleight of hand and stealth. I've got plus 8 in both.
Okay,
there we go.
Yeah, you're feeling super
If you don't want to burn your guidance, you got it for a minute.
I was going to use I'll just stick to the intention of it. I was going to use it to make sure that we get enough of the herb.
Okay, so as Balson starts wading in the water, making a bit more splashing sounds than you would hope. Let me just roll something behind the scenes here. Cellos?
Da-dum,
Ah,
da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
really? Jaws is 50 years old.
What
Oh,
is Jaws? No way. Hold on. How old is?
That's the anniversary this
Jaws
year.
movie?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's right. The Jaws movie is 50 years old as of 2025. Had been released on June 20th, 1975.
So it's 2 years old. All right.
I
So,
was not alive.
so while Balson swims/walks/wades over to where he sees the Eyebright, what is Torque, Timothy, Hector, and Erendor doing?
Oh,
Right. Look, guys. Huddle up. I could get 2 of yous over there, quick smart, or I could get Belson back here, quick smart.
well,
Depends whether he's actually got the herb or not. And I'm being very quiet because I'm wearing my clanky armor.
I have some shadowy water friends I can summon to help Belson out if he gets in a bind. Shall I summon them now or wait? They only last roughly an hour.
Well, an hour is a long time. I think, though, we need to trust in Belson. He's a very capable young man.
So Balson, there are very There's a very particular way you need to pick this eyebright. You just can't like just yank it off like some common herb. There's a particular way which will say Erendor gave you fairly detailed instructions on how to do it. Let's do a nature check.
I gave you a miniature
nature.
sickle to try to
Ah,
slice.
there we go. Yep, with the miniature sickle. You do have guidance, of
Oh,
course.
no, not nature. Can I use survival, please?
Sure, by my...
Okay,
well,
nature.
one wonders why nature's even there. Native survival kind of covers most things. Sure, do survival. You have,
Nature says to recall lore about terrain, plants, or animals, and survival is for forages, tracks, or avoid natural hazards.
I guess this is foraging, so sure. Survival with a little teeny tiny sickle.
Cool. And that's the guidance is the sickle, or is that another mechanical effect? Sorry, I was too busy making a joke.
Oh, it's just for flavor, I think.
Yeah,
It was just for flavor.
Perfect.
Like the instructions I gave you was a sickle and where to cut and whatnot.
Yep.
Then I gave you guidance.
Cool. All right, here we go.
Survival with guidance.
And
don't
you
even
cut
need
the
to.
head off the plant.
Yeah,
I
you
do that.
wiggle it. You have to move down to this sort of section
shit.
to do some more. And as you're carefully harvesting this eyebright, which looks just nondescript, but Erendor knows his stuff, you notice a god-awful stench coming from inside the log. And it's like a sweet, rotting smell of something decaying in there. Which is maybe
Durian. Durian fruit.
maybe that's why you
It
flushed
smells
your
exactly like. Yeah, lost my nerve. This smells exactly like dead horses and people for some reason. Not that I know that. That's just what it reminds me of. All right. So do I need to move down a bit?
Like I can move you down
Try again.
down to there. There we go. Yep. Try again, but your guidance is gone.
I haven't used the guidance on it because it was so bad I decided not to use it.
Sure.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Unless it ran out of time, in which case I would have. Yeah. There we go.
Can I offer the help action via message?
How would you do that? How would you use it?
I whisper to Pastor Timothy exactly where to cut and what to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
So one more survival check, Balson, as you get the device in your ear.
Being taught how to land the plane over the intercom.
It's still 23.
Okay. So you get a good handful of eyebright. There is more eyebright over there, and the more the better.
Right, is this a sort of jetty feature? Can I swim under the water and come out the other side?
Sure. That's a good idea.
Okay, that's what I'm going to try and do.
Right. As I see Balson get further away, I'd like to sneak along the shoreline.
Okay. Make me a stealth check if you
Keep
want
eyes
to
on
do it. Yep, make me a stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as Pastor Timothy's doing that, I want to step to the edge here, Malcolm. If I can look for any, as Steve Irwin taught me, look for any little air bubbles coming from the nostrils of the alligator/crocodile, so I could yell to Balsam if anyone was getting close to him.
Sure. Make a perception check to try and spot the very stealthy crocodiles.
Natural 20 for a 27.
That's what you see.
I'll just kind of... I don't want to yell at Balsam yet, but if he gets in danger, I'm going to yell where they're at.
You come to my swamp and you steal from my home? Dare you? As Kalza comes out of hiding and prepares to attack Balson. This creature, as I said, with 2 extra arms, 3 extra arms, 2 extra arms, and he approaches you and he's about to beat the crap out of you. So, stealth wasn't good enough,
Roll for initiative.
and
Really?
yep, really. And we're doing this using my new surprise rules, because none of you spotted him because he was quite good at hiding. You need to subtract 5, well, as I bring up the initiative tracker, 5 from your initiative score. Oh, it's trying to fucking get that working all day. You know, it works weirdly. Just a sec. I'll just leave it like that for now. Okay, so
So, question, Malcolm. Would I have seen him on my side glance with my passive being 17? Since I see where the crocodiles are, since I got a natural 20 on perception?
sure, you can not roll with a -5. Seems fair to me.
Oh.
1,000. This crocodile.
We got 2 little babies and 1 mama, it looks like.
Alright, and did I roll Kalza? No, you rolled terribly anyway. So did anybody subtract 5 from their initiative?
I have.
Alright.
Okay, I'm assuming.
heck, though?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, if Kalza had
Detector
rolled-
roll a 22. Wow.
Okay, so this creature comes out in my swamp. You have the audacity to come to my home and steal from my log. But fortunately for you guys, he's too busy monologuing, and he loses the initiative despite having surprise on you guys. And Hector, you'd be up.
Oh, this is awkward. What do you fools want me to do? Go and have a swim with the alligators?
I think they're crocodiles. I heard them say, "See you in a while."
Well, I'm not sure that anyone needs to get in that water. I can bring Bailson back. Quick smart.
Okay. Just don't expect me to be the one fishing him out. I think I'm actually the perfect distance. Oh, nope. I will move slightly closer and then fire off a chromatic orb.
Sure.
11.
11.
My stuff not showing up. I did.
Didn't show up, but I see it in the arms, so you're good. Okay, but yeah, 11 misses. Just flashes into the swamp and fizzles out.
Oh, you have to go back inside, Cat. That's all I can do.
Okay, Kalzar is going to take a legendary action and take one of his massive claws. He has 4 arms with claws, and he takes a swipe at Balson, rolling a dirty 20.
That hits.
So the claw rakes across the front as it comes out from behind. You take 21 points of slashing damage.
Yay.
Okay. Arundel.
Bailson, with the -5, since we tied, my dex is only +2. I think yours is higher. Do you want to go before me?
My dex is +2 as well. I'd happily go in front of you though, if that's okay.
Technically, rules is written, it's player chooses. You can just choose which way you go. So if you're Balson to go first,
I
no
am-
problem.
Yep, I'm happy to forfeit if Belson wants to go first, since we now know there's legendary actions.
Oh, and then I got this.
Yeah.
stupid-
I've just got a question for you, Malcolm.
Mhm.
To procure more herb, is it a single action or does it take longer than that?
Takes longer than that.
Okay, all right. I've got a handful of it. Tell you what, I'm just going to climb up to here, so I'm out of the water.
You're half in the water there, so any disadvantages? Yep, you're on solid dry land.
Solid dry land. I'll rage. I'll attack recklessly with my rapier.
Recklessly, all right. We got the plus on there anyway for the guidance, so we'll do that.
I've done the guidance already. I used it on the last
Oh,
roll.
did you? Okay, there we go. Oh, we'll put that because you went recklessly anyway. Okay. Take a swing.
Well, yeah, 13 hits.
13 does not hit. It just bounces off his scaly hide. It's a miss.
Well, I'll take my second attack then because I've got 2 attacks now.
Sure.
19.
19 does hit.
Here we go. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to keep all of those. Plus, I'm going to do my magical thing where I'm adding a d6 to it.
Okay.
Boom. And that's 5 to him. And I can see these other crocodiles as well. I might
I'll
add
say
5 to that crocodile.
Well, let me see.
Or not.
Erendor spotted them with a natural 20 and he's yelled out positions. I'll tell you what, make a perception.
I haven't yelled out yet
Oh, no, you don't know then.
Right. Okay, I don't
because
know.
I haven't
That's all
had a
good.
chance to yet.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move up 2, if that helps. Vincer.
Just to note, if you're there or
Just-
there, you're burning. So if you want to avoid the bonfire, you're safe
Sorry?
there. If you're there
I'm safe then.
or
Yep,
there,
or down
you're
one.
burning. But there, you're fine. Okay, just so as you know. Okay, so good snatching sneak attack. And is that your turn, Balson?
Mm-hmm.
He'll use another legendary action to attack you with his claw at advantage, rolling at 24.
That hits.
17 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Halved,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, you're raging, okay.
So that's 9 points of damage, is it?
17, 8 points of damage.
8.
Cool.
8 points of damage. Yes, alright, because you did rage. Okay, cool. Alright. So that was his legendary action. So Erendor, over to you.
Is it a free action to shout out the crocodile positions now that he's been found out?
Make a performance check, 'cause it's hard to describe which crocodiles are.
They're in the water.
Yep, they're in the water. There, look at the bubbles.
They're next.
Yeah, that's an 8. So cool.
I'll tell you what. You shout out as much as you can, and the only position you know is this one with a red dot. The red dotted crocodiles, everybody knows where they are. But Erendor, we'll treat that as a
Okay.
free action.
And then I'm gonna go ahead. Let's drop a 3rd level spell here, and I am going to do Shadow Pack, which is just reflavored Conjure Animal. So if I could please, Malcolm, get 4 reef sharks, since reef sharks are half creature, half CR.
Let me just check. Choose one of the following options.
I don't believe this one specified the DM chooses.
Reef sharks. Okay, let me get a reef shark.
And I already got their stat block pulled up from D&D Beyond on my side.
Okay, I'll just get the
4 of them, please.
Oops, wrong section.
Freshwater.
Yeah. Yeah, they might not like it.
Oh, they might not like it. If that's the case, we can switch it to
That's only going to make them
It's like-
angry.
we can switch it to crocodiles if I can't do reef sharks because it's not salt water.
What are you doing? CR.
CR1, CR half.
I think a crocodile makes more sense. And I happen to have some
Okay,
crocodiles
let's do
here.
4 crocodiles.
You know what? Ones with blue dots are your crocodiles.
All right, I need perfect. Oh,
Mhm.
only 4. Only 4.
There is only 4.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 5, 6. I see 6.
I want to refresh.
I see 4.
Okay. They got doubled up on my screen, I think.
Okay.
Did you drink a bit last night?
Okay.
Still
and I
seeing
just
double.
need to control them, and then
Yeah.
I will roll initiative for them right now.
Edited by Arundel. Okay, cool. Should be able to move them now.
Click on that one, and initiative. 5 for the crocodile. Let me change that setting since it's whispering to you.
Okay, now I believe you can place them wherever you like, so feel free to move them around. Now you know where all crocodiles
Yes,
are.
they're
but-
all... We're gonna do that.
Okay. And of course you're concentrating
And-
on that.
And then I'm going to bonus action. Bonus action Shadow Form Dragon, which is reflavored as Starry Form Dragon, and basically it's going to give me advantage on concentration checks.
Okay, nice. Go to the animals
And-
here. Concentrate on that. Leveling out the swamp.
all good to go.
Okay, for Kalzar's last legendary action, he's going to take one more swipe at Bowson, spitting out, "This is my swamp." Another claw comes out. Ooh, natural 20
Natural
for 29 points of slashing damage. Which would be 14, giving you a rage.
14. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. And that's his legendary actions for now, but just flavor like he's just slashing with one arm, then slashing with another arm, slashing with a third arm. And he's got, he almost smells as bad as the rotting corpses you can see there now. He's got bits of decomposing something or other in his mouth, which isn't helping the whole situation. Now I'm going to say this crocodile, figure these are just other crocodiles, so he's not going to worry about them. They will get an attack of opportunity as they try to
Yep.
drag you into the swamp, Arundel.
They both will try that, so let's see here. First bite.
15 hits. Oh, and you might grapple them. Alright.
Yep. Need a DC 12. Doesn't say if it's strength or not.
I'll take the highest.
It'll be
It's +2. They don't. Gets grappled right back here, unable to move. Is it grappled or restrained?
9 piercing. It's
that's-
grappled.
No, it's restrained.
Until
Oh.
this grapple ends, the target is restrained. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, it's a bit-
Until this restraint ended.
Okay, and it did 9 points of damage. And the other one?
Yep. Yep. The other one, 23 to hit for 3.
Does the other one get an opportunity attack if it couldn't actually leave?
Nah,
Because
that's
it's not
true.
restrained.
I'm going to go at 3 hit points
Take
back.
the 3 back.
Yep, there we go. So, put a grapple on the other one as well, so we know which one is grappling which. Okay. Bielson, your problems have become compounded as you hear Kalzar let out a whistle, a very high whistle. Yes, come to me, my friends. We will feast well tonight. This giant crocodile, much bigger than the other one, comes up, half beaches itself on the jetty, and opens up its maw. And let me see, it can bite you and use a tail attack. I'll try and bite you at advantage. Oh, it rolls a 13 at advantage. Balson dodged that one nicely. But then it comes,
Yay!
comes flipping around with a tail attack. Oh, that also rolls 13. That's terrible with a plus 5 to attack. Plus 8 to attack. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so this massive crocodile comes and tries to snap you, then swings its tail around to try and knock you off your feet. But you survive. Past Timothy.
Yeah. Seeing my boy Bailson not doing too fantastic. That come through? No. Level.
Now, I will point out that you need more eye bright. You don't have enough. Might be able to find it other ways in the swamp if you're thinking of a tactical retreat, but at the moment you don't have enough. If you collected the one to the south of Kalzar there, you would have enough. But as of right now, you don't.
Right, well, he's not doing too... He's in the middle of something quite terrible right now. So, Bailson, Vortex Warp, and let's land him on the back of one of the friendly crocodiles and he can ride it.
If Bailson is okay with that, yes.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You love it?
I love it.
Not this guy, because he's grappling another one, so the other three are free.
The one that's to the northwest of the this guy. This guy.
Okay.
So feel free to bamf over there if you want to, Bailson.
Bev.
And because I just cast a spell on you, Mr. Bailson, feel free to take a reaction attack.
I will do. Cool. That's still at advantage.
Yeah.
Because am I technically in the swamp, or can I still use my rapier if I'm riding the crocodile?
Oh, it's attack normally, whatever you want.
Pardon?
Just attack normally.
Yeah.
Because I can change it to a short sword. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Sweet.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, looking. Yeah, 26 hits. Yep, sure. Okay. Massive slash across the bows, and crocodile almost dies, but not quite. Okay, past Timothy.
That's
Don't
my
you get?
turn.
Does that include your rage damage? Your +2?
I know, because I wasn't using my short sword.
Oh, because you're
I'm
using
using
your
my
rapier.
rapier.
Okay, all right. Carry on.
You can do rage damage, or you can do sneak attack damage, right? It's one or t'other. So,
Exactly. It's and like mechanically, one's a D8, one's a D6, and one's got a bigger plus. Like one's +6 versus +4, so it makes mathematical sense not to do it. I'm already getting the auto 2 on it anyway.
Right.
I think that's what he's missing. Like the auto 2 isn't there, right? Because it's just you did the 7 piercing, 11 sneak, and then you're missing your 2 for rage.
but
Yeah, but I don't get it because I was using my rapier.
Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
wasn't using my short sword.
Yeah, so past Timothy, that's Bailson onto the back of a crocodile, and is basically just leaping for joy on the banks of the swamp and you get him! Oh my gosh! This is amazing!
That is pretty cool. Okay, Torque.
All right. Well, I might go to the shore. Way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One diagonal. Does that put me in the water, or just on the edge of the water, just there?
Right on the edge. So.
All right. So, I'll have a go with the maul. Just make a big splash.
13, I think that hits. Yes, that hits. Yep. And you crush in the skull. Technically, that should have been an advantage, but 13 kills it anyway.
Right. Well, I don't think I have anything else to do in terms of movement, so that's me.
Okay.
I'll mention to you, Torque, if you want to grab this crocodile, I can swim you closer, like holding a dolphin.
All right. Yeah, but I don't have any movement left to get onto it, so...
okay.
Yep,
Gotcha.
not this round.
Kalzar is furious. What can Kalzar do, though? Let's see how far away he is. Let's swim. First of all, the perceptive among you will notice that some of his wounds start healing.
Oh.
I see a troll. Oh.
He's gonna come over here and jump in the water. Using his swim speed, he makes a dash action and gets right up next to Balson there. But as I said, needed a dash action to get there. Crocodiles, Doug.
Crocodiles. Alright, well, this one for sure is gonna go here. This one's gonna swing around here. This one, let's see here. 5, 10.
Crocodiles don't get pack taxes, do they? No.
They don't. That's why I wanted the sharks, because the reef sharks get pack tacted. Okay, so this crocodile with Baleson on its back is actually going to disengage and bring Baleson to the shore, if Baleson's okay with that.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Oh, that was a disengage action, did you say?
That was a disengage for this crocodile up here, yes.
Okay,
Because they
cool.
all act on the same initiative.
Yep.
So that crocodile disengages and gets Baleson to safety, semi-safety. This crocodile over here, yeah, they're just gonna try to make only 30 feet. Only 30 swim feet. Okay. There we go. We'll do that. And let's go, this one on the very bottom. Let's go one attack on the very injured
Sure.
croc. Let's see if anything happens with
No,
that. No fail. Okay. The next two crocs biting Kalazar. 21.
21 hits, and that's enough for it to go down.
No. This
Kalzar.
is on Kalzar.
Ah, Kalzar. 21. Yeah, that hits Kalzar. Yep.
DC 12 strength save, I guess, because it's grapple. Yeah, strength. Yeah.
Oh, he's a big boy. 21. But he does take 3 points of damage.
And the the final croc, 7 is obviously gonna miss. So done.
All right. Kalzar is furious and is going to use a legendary action to try and claw one of these crocodiles attacking him. And he rolls a 13. Does a 13 hit? Does.
It does. It's 12. Yep.
For 16 damage. So I'll adjust it, Doug. It's this one here. 16 damage.
Okay.
And
16. Still living actually.
oh, actually 3. Could be like that. 16 damage. And then this
Oh,
crocodile will attack the crocodile to the south of it. Gonna try and bite the fellow with a 15, which I believe
hits.
hits for 3 points of damage. And do a
Actually,
strength check on the crocodile, Doug, if you'd be so kind. So it gets its bite
Ooh.
stuck into him. And at the end of the crocodile's turn, Kalzar will take another legendary action to try and finish off that one. Yep, this one over here thrashes around a bit and dies as Kalzar focuses attention on the next one. Now we're back at the top of the order with Hector up on deck.
Well, this is certainly a situation. I'm gonna reach out and pull Bailson up higher. I don't think being near the water is a good idea.
Okay, I'll go with you.
Okay.
And if I stay close enough, I should be able to poison spray him.
Sure.
A lovely 9.
A lovely 9 is lovely, but not lovely enough to attack.
That is all I shall do.
Okay. Okay, Belson. Actually, no. Kalzar's going to take another legendary action. His third and final one, actually. He's going to attack this one here at advantage. Because it's grappled by his friendly crocodile. 4 at advantage. 16, which will hit for 16 damage.
Hit,
Oh, just enough to take it down. Boom.
Yep.
Another one of the summoned crocodiles go down, but soaking up action. So that's the end of his legendary actions. Balson, looking like a chew toy. What do you do?
I move forward, pull out my bow. Let's take 2 shots with the bow.
Sure.
1, boom, that misses. And
Does
let's
miss.
do another shot. Oh, that misses as well.
That does miss as well. So 2
Uh,
fire
I'm gonna
arrows.
step.
Mhm.
I'm gonna step backwards twice.
but the plus can go off Ailson, right?
I didn't attack recklessly, that is true. His rage will remain. Out of legendary actions, Erendor.
All right, let's do a gamble here. I'm still in my shadow dragon form for 10 minutes. That's fine. Okay. I'm actually going to drop concentration and dismiss the crocodiles.
Or the ones with the blue dots.
Because we are going to use Legion of the Abyss, aka summon minor elementals, and we are going to summon 4 magma myths, which are challenge half rating or lower.
Does that mean you drop concentration on the crocs?
Yep, the crocs
Yep.
are gone.
Right.
Okay. Oh, here's a magma miffet. Just get that on the board. Okay, get control of those. Edited by Erendor. And there's 4.
Perfect. Thank you. We're going to put them up here. And they are flying. They have a fly speed, so they're going to be 30 feet up right now.
Okay.
And I'll roll initiative for them. Initiative. 18. Oh, that sucks. Damn, a whole round.
Oh, that's the way the dice
Oh,
work.
not what the... That is the way the dice work. Not what I wanted for them. Okay, that's fine. Do we have any bonuses? Let's see here, because we're already... Do actions bonus. We're already in our shadow form, so we got nothing. So, we just chilling with some meths up there, 30 feet in the air.
Okay, that crocodile is dead. He won't get a turn, but his big buddy will. Swim speed 50. No.
What if Kelzar decides to ride on the giant crocodile because he saw Balson do it?
That will be cool. You see the giant crocodile jump off the jetty thing, splash into the water, then with powerful strokes of its tail. What's its reach? It comes within 10 feet of Pastor Timothy, still hovering just in the water. And that's its turn. As far as it could get.
Right. It's within 10 feet, and I imagine it has 10-foot reach, so that's disturbing.
You could disengage and run away.
I could disengage, but hey, come on. Disengage.
Come on.
I would like to... I'm going to cast
Ooh, good call.
Major Image,
Ooh.
and what it looks like is Pastor Timothy grabs a bunch of stuff from under his robes and kneels down and spreads a liquid out in front of him, and that liquid immediately springs up into a wall of fire
Ah. Interesting.
between him and the giant crocodile. On a 45-degree slant, it can only cover a 20-foot cube, so
Nice.
it can only be really 20 feet. And yeah,
Make it proper 20-foot cube.
running northeast to southeast.
Like that?
Northeast to
Other way.
southwest. Yeah.
Rotate twice.
Or
Like
no,
that?
spin 180.
180. It's just the
Spin
same.
90. Spin 90. And
That
one
was
more.
45.
That?
Yeah.
High upon
Here we
2.
Yeah.
There we go.
And up a square and to the right a square.
Actually, you
So
should be
it's
able to
sort
do
of
that
between-
yourself. You should be able to drag it around yourself,
Yeah.
I think. So feel free to position
cool.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. So I'm kind of.
I
I
see.
seem like I'm. Yeah.
Okay, so with Major Image, it thinks it's real, but as soon as it
Yeah.
physically interacts with it, it gets to make a save. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so it thinks it's real. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But Major Illusion is a powerful spell. Missing with its mind. Okay, cool. And minor note: you're concentrating on it.
I am.
All right. Okay. And you stay where you are, Pastor Timothy.
Yes, please.
Okay. Still no more legendary actions for Kalzar.
I'll just chuck out a backfell beast.
All right. Torque. Yes, Torque. What would you like to do?
I will step up into the sort of line of sight, move over so that I'm covering Hector and Erendor, but closer to the thing there, and I will take the dodge actions. Or, no, I could cast a spell. I'm going to use the... no, I won't. I'm just going to take the dodge action. Be there as a tempting target, perhaps slightly taunting Kalzar. Your swamp! Your swamp!
My swamp, as you watch the wounds on him heal up yet again. And he swims with powerful arms right up next to Torque. And he... Going to attack or grapple? No, he's going to attack. All these at disadvantage. So he's going to bite first, rolling a 15 Torque, that misses. And then 4 claw attacks. If he misses, he might change his pattern. 13, he roars in disappointment. Gives up on Torque and comes around to Erendor. Not attacking at disadvantage, so that was 1 claw. So 3 claw attacks on Erendor. First one's a 24 for 14 slashing.
24 will hit for 14. Hold on, I have to make a con save at advantage because of my form.
Just
Three
DC.
for me.
Good to go.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't an advantage. A roll of less than 10 was a 10. So yeah, good. Yep.
But that's at advantage, so yep, that works. Texas, so I've done 2 claw attacks, right? Yeah, and I've got 2 more to go. Boom! Oh, an 11 at straight roll. That's going to miss. I'd imagine a 25 will hit. And you take 18 points of slashing damage.
1 second. It probably will, but I think I got it in Omen whenever a creature is about to make an attack. To add. Yes, that'll hit. So 18. Yep, so con save.
Yes, good enough. Good enough, even without your advantage.
And 18 damage. Got it. Okay. Yep.
Okay, and he rears his arm back, ready to attack you again. And oops.
He's had the. Yeah.
So his legendary actions reset.
Yep.
And there's one more crocodile alive. Just swims up. And is going to try and grapple Torque. Don't know if you get advantage on this or not. Well, he rolls a...
Torque's dodging anyway.
But he can still be grappled, I assume. It's not impossible to grapple someone who's dodging.
But the attack would be disadvantage, right?
Oh, sure. We'll do it that way. So 15. I rolled a 15 and a 23, so 15. So Torque, make an athletics or acrobatics, DC 15.
Is it an opposed check or a saving throw?
It's an opposed check.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you dodge it anyway, so that's end of that. And yes, I do have the net available. There we go. Okay, so the crocodile tries to drag Torque into the water. He only gets 1 attack. Yes. Okay. At the end of the crocodile's turn, Kalzar is going to take another attack of a legendary action against Erendor as another mighty claw comes. 25, 10 slashing damage.
I cannot fail that because a roll of 1 or lower is a 10, and my con is +4.
Okay, so that was his first legendary action. Okay,
and
cool.
I'm sorry, Malcolm, but the Meps rolled 18. They should be before Hector. Sorry, Hector. I need them to attack this guy.
Okay, so that was the crocodile's turn. That was his legendary action. Okay, Mephits.
All right, Mevits, they're all gonna come over here, this way, and they're gonna float down, and they all four are going to unleash their fire breath. So I need 4 DC 11 dex saving throws from Kelzar.
Okay, it's gonna do something quickly.
And they have a 15-foot cone, so I don't know if a couple of them can aim their cone down to toast the crocodile. It has torque in its jaws, but I'm afraid it might get torque, so I don't think
I'm
there's a
flame
safe
resistant. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so yeah, they're gonna flame. It looks like 2 of them can probably flame Kelzar, and 2 of them can flame Kelzar plus the croc.
And is it safe for half?
It is safe for half, yes.
Okay, so this crocodile can't make it. It's gonna die. It's on 1 hit point. Okay, and Kalzar needs to make 4 saving throws. What type of saving throws?
Yep. Dex 11.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 successes, 2 failures.
So here's the damage. First one, second one, third one, fourth one.
So I said, we'll say that successful, that one. So 1 plus 4, 5. It's 30 points of damage, fire damage. Is it right?
All fire
No, that's
damage.
not right. No, 1, 5.
No, you had 2 successes
20.
and 2 fails, right?
20. So
20.
take
Yeah, 20.
20. Okay, Kalzar.
And it's fire damage if that matters.
Oh, you know it does. And
And they're gonna load around him here. That's it. And I think this one's above torque. Yep, above me. I'm just gonna move. He's above me, but I'm just gonna move him out of the way so I have my character. That's all. Yep.
sure.
They're good.
Legendary action, claw attack against Erendor. A 25, 13 points of damage. He'll not be able to break your concentration, but he can break you. And that was his second. He's got 1 more. Okay, Hector.
I'll show this man how somebody really grapples. I'm gonna try and grapple.
Sure.
After spending 1 key point to activate my tentacle.
Okay. He rolls a 22. Sorry, 24.
Promo wanted?
Is that past Timothy?
Sorry, no, I should just be doing it. Just Hector cutting a wrestling promo on Kelzar. I'll show you how a real man grapples.
All right, so he rolls a 24. He's a big beefy boy, Hector. Let's see if you can grapple him.
I rolled a 21, so I shall
you
try
rolled-
again.
Okay, he shall try again. He rolls another 24.
Slightly worse this time.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Okay.
I'll just hit him with 2 bonus attacks then.
Sure.
Oh wait, just one.
And strike. A 23 will hit. Boom. For
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Are you gonna stun him?
Hector?
He's large, right?
Yep, large.
Okay. I will spend 1 more key point and try and stun him.
What's the DC?
DC 12, con.
DC 12 con. What's Gaza? DC 12 con. There's a +5 to con, so it needs a 7 or more. Oh! Punch him right in the nads. And he is stunned. Okay, until the end of your turn, Hector. So, and that counts for legendary actions as well. So his legendary actions are gone. Good move, Hector. That's going to turn the tide for sure. Is that your turn?
That shall be all.
That is a very good turn.
Slimy from all the water. Hard to hold on to.
Yep, but you do punch him right in the sensitive area. Balson, you're up.
I'll go down to here. And so he's stunned. Does that mean I get advantage? Or
You do.
what, or mechanically, what does stun mean?
Advantage. Yep.
So I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to do any recklessness then.
No, you
Here
don't.
we go. Boom. Oh, sorry, I'll roll that again. Oh, it doesn't matter. Don't need to. And I'm going to do this. Let's see if I'm going to keep all those. I'm going to roll the D8 plus the 2 D6s.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to keep all those. Plus, I'm going to do my whales from the grave again. So does that get doubled as part of my part of a D20?
If it's a dice roll, yes, it does.
Okay, sweet. So these 2 D6 are coming his way of necrotic damage, and I get to do that damage to another thing that I can see. So I'll give it to big guy over here as well. An extra 8.
Okay. All right. Nice.
And then my second attack, which doesn't get sneak attack in this, unfortunately. Yep. So I'm just
but
going to
still advantage.
But still advantage, I know. And so here we go. That's a 15 on him.
That one misses.
And then I'm going to take the disengage action, and I'm just going to go here.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, Erendor, the creature was ripping you to shreds, but Hector boom, punches it right in the temple.
I'm trying to look here. Does stun creature get reactions? Let's see, incapacitated. No reaction or bonus. Okay, cool. He cannot. Okay, so we'll step back here behind our allies, and then we're gonna throw a Hellfire Orb on him, which is just produce flame, or he flavored. Gonna miss horribly. Maybe singe Hector's tentacle. Sorry, Hector. Sorry.
Oh, you have advantage.
Oh, I do have advantage. Yes. Two's
come
not
on.
much better, but we don't singe Hector, maybe. And actually, that crocodile's pretty close. Let me remove my... Actually, nope. Made my decision. Yep, done.
Okay, the crocodile sees a flaming wall in front of Pastor Timothy.
Follow beast.
I say it's naturally afraid of fire. I mean, it could swing around like that, but it wants to get away from this fire. It's going to swim over here. Let's move these dead crocodiles out the way. They're of no use. And it is going to come close up to Baleson. Oh, who's a brib? Tail swipe on Baleson with a 15, which is going to miss. Then he moves forward. Next on bite Baleson with a 21, which I think will hit.
Mm-hmm.
But Baleson is a brib.
Is this so we gotta wait for him to get back amount of hit points?
Yeah.
Shit.
Baleson. Yeah, everybody reminds him when he gets back so we can carry on. Okay, Pastor Timothy, though, your wall of illusory fire has managed to push this.
I'm back. I was
Great.
listening the whole time.
Take 10 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's easy.
And that's already reduced to
What's
half.
that? Reduced to 10. Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Oh,
He's just running back. Ah! Didn't you do
I was
that?
listening. I just had it on mute. I needed to go to the wharepuku, so all
Okay.
good.
Was it time you had a run back, Doug? What happened that time?
Oh, counterspell, because Toriel's friend was kneel to the queen and was going to cast fireball on everybody in the room, and I'm running back from the bathroom screaming, counterspell, counterspell. I'm running down the steps, counterspell, hoping my mic picks it up.
Your wife and kids must have thought you were nuts. Counterspell! Okay, great. Pass Timothy. You're up.
Yeah, as my action, I'll move the wall of flame to there, I guess.
Sure.
There. And what's my range? Heaps range. As my bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on Mr. Balso. Have some hit points and have a go.
Yes, please. I don't have advantage on it because I wasn't reckless that time, but hitting the old croc. Here we go. 13.
Oh, AC 14. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
Oh, well.
Okay, pass Timothy. That was your bonus action.
Yep, that was my bonus action. My action is moving the image.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and I guess I'll come up to next to Erendor and be like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" Awesome.
Okay, Torque, I assume you're no longer dodging. Well, you can't be dodging, but you take advantage
No, I
against
could
this
choose
guy,
to do that, but
Yep.
I've got advantage, so I might as well hack at it. So, Maul of Mondo. 20.
20 hits.
Hey!
There we go, the mighty Maul of Mondo.
And I will do this and then do a Divine Smite on top of that.
Ooh, nasty. So 11.
And where's my smites? No, just burn a level 1 thing. So that's a
2d8.
D8, I think.
2d8. First level.
Oh, okay.
Kalzar is technically a giant, so no bonus damage on that terrible Divine Smite.
No, alright, yeah. Anyway, so have at it again with the Maul of Mondo.
Okay.
Oh, should we have advantage, but that was a 24, but just checking.
A natural 20,
Yep,
24 hits.
No, it wasn't. So, 13.
No, you can Divine Smite again if you want.
After how successful that one was. Yeah, okay. Why not?
Alright.
Oh, yeah, just the first level.
Oh no. Just 13. 9.
9.
Always looking rough. And is that the end of your turn, Torque?
Yeah, I think I might just intersperse myself if I move up one, because the Mephits are above me, correct?
Yep.
Yes, they're above you.
Some height. Well, technically, I just wanted to move up one so that there's not a direct path for him towards the other two. So,
Sure.
if that's the case, so whether you want to just move that Mephit down one.
Oh, let's just have you swap positions. There we go. You
Yep.
go there. There we go.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, Torque. All right, and no reactions, and he is still shaking his head until Hector's turn is over. So that will be his turn. And if you're going to breathe fire Just roll damage because he automatically fails dex saving throws.
So I can't yet. It's recharge. So Malcolm, please give me 4d6 rolls. So 2 get their fire back. So we'll say these two here on the left. So both of them will breathe fire. So we'll do the 2d6 rolls. So 1 and 2. So 18 fire damage.
Yep, got it.
And the next 2 will make their call attack at advantage.
14 misses.
And 6.
So that one misses, but you can roll again, of course. So it's
Oh
one
yeah,
of their
advantage.
attacks.
Yes.
So 18 hits for the
18.
second one. Or another 7.
So 5 slashing and 2 fire. Yes.
Don't do anything against that. Okay.
And the one meth that missed, this guy over here, he'll use his movement and float down here to be next. No, that's no. He's gonna stay in the sky. No, he does.
Okay,
That's
cool.
bad. No, good.
Hector, your stunning strike has turned the tide of this battle. He'll be unstunned at the end of your turn if he survives. Hector, what do you do?
I could finish him off, but I trust in my allies to do something about it. So I think I'll deal with big old ugly over here. And I
Okay.
don't mean Baelson. I'm gonna try and grapple the alligator.
Alright! Using the grapple against it. So the giant crocodile, it's a big boy. It only rolls 11.
An 18.
Okay. You're going to go for the double grapple?
Yes.
Okay, 17 for his next one.
An 8.
An 8, so you just got him grappled, so he can't move. Okay.
I'll spend one more key point with my bonus hit and try and stun him.
Oh, okay, so con save for the croc. +3. He rolls a 21. So not stunned.
Okay. I'll try and hit him with my bonus attack. 19.
19 hits.
8 damage.
8 damage, okay. Ooh. So that is the end of Hector's turn. Kauza lets out a roar and shakes out of his stun condition. Now, does it mean it's at the end of Hector's turn? I don't think he does actually get it. It's legend reaction until Balson's hit him. Okay, Balson, what do you do?
I'm going to take the disengage action and
Sure.
move across sort of one underneath that method. If that's okay. I'm going to attack recklessly.
Sure.
Here we go.
I'll move it out of the way for you.
19.
19 hits.
Here we go. Boom. I'll take that. Then I'm going to move back to where I am, and I'm still attacking recklessly.
Sure.
Here we go. 16 hits, and that's just the normal damage.
16 does it. Yep.
I'm going to re-roll that D8 because I've got the Piercer trait, so I'm going to re-roll that D8. What did I end up getting? 5 plus my bonus. 5 plus 6 is 11.
11. Okay, the giant croc is in full panic mode. Okay, nice going. Erendor.
Okay, let's do something different here. Croc is actually grappled by Hector, right?
Yes.
Restrained.
No, grappled.
Restrained.
No,
That's great.
no, he missed his second one. It's just
Aye.
grappled.
He missed the second one. Grappled, yeah.
The movement is 0. That's it.
restraint. Restraint attack rolls have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls so advantage, I believe.
Oh, that's restrained. It's grappled. Its movement is 0. That's it.
Oh, it's restrained, grappled. Sorry, thank you. I looked it up.
And no fire breath.
No, because I'm not on the Myth's turn. It's Andor's turn. Yeah.
Well, they won't get their
yeah.
fire breath back anyway. We've rolled it. Sorry, Erendor, yes.
Let's see here. We're gonna throw out a little whipski at this crocodile, try to put him on dry land. So Chain of Abyss, aka Vine of Thorns. So do 24.
24 hits.
We will use it to make it 10 feet closer on the shore as well.
Oof. Oof. With still being grappled.
Mechanically, it's Thorn Whip. Yep.
Yep. Takes
And
damage.
that is the turn.
And 9 points of damage. Okay, the giant crocodile sees none of its allies there. It sees a giant wall of fire. And it's going to try and break the grapple of Hector by rolling a 24 Hector. It's making an athletics or acrobatics, looking for a 24.
Uh, 14.
14 won't do it. So he's going to break the grapple and take off. So where was he? He was there, wasn't he? So Erendor, Pastor Timothy, and Hector can all have attacks of opportunity if you want.
Oh, he's good. He's good. He's fine.
Yeah, I don't have Warcaster, so I can't use magic, so he's good to go.
Have a whack at him. 16.
16 hits. And
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, so he was there.
You could stun him if you attempt to if you want to.
I've got key points to spare. I'll try and stun him.
Sure.
Yeah, please do. I'm scared of going in the water.
So this is
EC 12 on.
a creature. It's not a. It's just trying to survive by getting a meal. A +3 to con, and it rolls a 22, so no stunning strike. 5, 10, actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And during that time, he dashes underneath the water. Pastor Timothy, you see where he went down, but you don't have eyes on him. What do you do?
I guess I see where he went down, so I'm going to use my action to move the wall of flame to above where he went down,
Sure.
just to pace him further. And I'll. You're not looking so good there, Erendor.
The monster chose me singularity, which I don't blame him. The void creatures are strong.
Have a little bit of healing, my friend. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to travel along the shoreline that way.
Okay. All right. Healing up. Moving your illusion. Torque. What do you do? Now the crocodile is over here.
Well, I'm not going to be too concerned about this, but I am concerned about this troll. I would like to at least dismember, take the head off so it can't come back.
You can certainly try. Make an attack roll.
You can certainly try.
Smash it
I'm going
in.
to maul his head off.
crush his head in. You can do it at advantage since he's technically prone. Okay. Roll damage if you like, but you crush his head in. It's got a messed up head. Can't decapitate with a maul, of course, but you do a bunch of damage to his
Certainly pulp it.
head.
It's not helping his good looks.
It is pulp. Is that your turn?
Yep. Once we're at turn order, I think I'd also want to just check over the body.
We're still in turn order. There's still a crocodile out.
Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, all right. I'm okay where I am now.
What happened to these two crocodiles down in the southwestern corner? They just not do anything.
It's just art. I don't know. Halzar's turn.
What about the frogs on the lily pads? It's like a poison dart one just here.
And Kalzar regenerates.
Blue frog.
Comes back to his feet. You can talk about frogs as much as you like, but Kalzar is back. And even though he's got a crushed in head, he's going to completely unleash.
He took fire damage from my meths. Is he back?
Did he?
Yeah, because he took 2 breaths and then the attacks.
Falls back down. There we go. All right.
Because you rolled 2 6s for the breaths to regen.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Mephit's turn.
4 d6s, please.
I've already rolled them, and no fire breath back.
Okay, I didn't. Cool. They're gonna float down then, and just continue with their basic attacks, which have a fire aspect to them with their claws,
Okay.
and make sure he stays down.
All right, Hector.
There's no point if it doesn't have the element of surprise. I'm gonna jump in the water.
Sure. The only thing is we're at half speed in the water.
Don't suppose I can see any motion in the water?
Make a perception check.
Natural one.
Yeah, it's pretty murky down there, bud.
Oh well, I'm sure it will find me.
Bailson.
Swim out into the middle here. That will be my turn.
I'll jump in as well.
Sure.
Whoops, I haven't clicked it. Click. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4 is my movement.
Sure.
Then I'm going to take the dash action. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take my rogue action for my bonus action.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as I get.
Okay, cool. Swimming out. Nice. Your rage fades.
Yep.
And Erendor.
Let's see here. Okay, let's do this. So, Malcolm.
Yeah.
When the crocodile dove under to run away, is there any bubble trail or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Okay. My passive is 17, if that helps this at all.
Oh.
Well, I need to roll it stealth at advantage. You spot it. Only you spot it. And it's right there. Right underneath the fire.
Oh.
Okay. So, this might hurt my party, but it might help my party. Sorry, guys. Actually, maybe not, because it's in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not concentration if I just cast it, and I have a spell slot. So, I'm going to cast Overgrowth of Shadows, aka Plant Growth, centered on the crocodile in the water to make all of the vegetation grow up and make it difficult terrain for the crocodile to swim through.
What's the area of effect?
It is 100-foot radius,
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
but I also can specify that my allies in the water have a direct path that is not direct or difficult terrain to the croc.
Okay, so not quite the whole map, but pretty much.
And then Bailson and Hector, you guys see like a direct terrain going to something you can't see, but you have no resistance if you swim that way.
Mhm.
Okay. So,
Because it says I can exclude one or more areas of any size within a spell's effect from being affected. So I tried to give them a little corn maze to go this way.
okay, so the crocodile ducks back down under the water. Gonna take its dash action, which of course is only 15 feet. Half movement, rather. Pass to Timothy.
I'm just assuming that the croc. Actually, I'm going to leave the illusion where it is and use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use my action and movement to get to there.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
Okay,
I'm basically trying to get to the log.
sure. Okay, dash away. Torque.
Right, I'm going to move up to Erendor, and I'm going to lay hands on him for 15 points of healing.
Nice. Howza will continue to burn
Thank
the
you.
flame. Your method. One more. Do not get the fire breath back.
We're gonna leave. We'll leave 2 here just to keep taking their call attacks with their fire. To make sure he does not regen. And then these other ones will take a dash action. Trying to protect anybody that tries to get to the moss. So there we go.
Okay. Hector.
Still can't find this bloody thing. Well, swim closer over here and try and have another look at where it is.
Okay, make your perception check. A 15 does not reveal
15.
this location.
Stuff is disgusting.
It is.
That'll be my turn.
Bowson.
So is the plant growth just in the
In the blue area.
in the water, or is it on the house as well?
It's the water. I was trying to
Just
make
the
the
water.
plants grow up to stop the croc from getting away. And where the croc was, you had a direct line. But if he moved from there, then it's difficult terrain if you swim.
Okay, so I can do my movement 1, 2 to there.
Uh-huh.
I can climb up,
Sure.
and then I still have half my movement, so which is 20
Okay.
on the thing here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, I guess we're going to have to take out this croc if we need to. I'll still go over here and take my dash 1, 2, 3, 4, and be prepared to harvest if we need to.
Okay. Erendor, this creature of the forest. Not evil. Not good. Just trying to survive. What do you do? Mr. Druid.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go to here. 20. We'll shout at Belson. Hold fast. Protect me. let me try to harvest that. And then he'll use a bonus action to Raven's Queen bless to teleport 30 feet into the water. And then use his remaining 10 to get to here. Until next turn to teleport out of it. So that's it.
The giant crocodile pushes its way out of it and swims far away. If you want to find it, you're going to have to start hunting. But for now,
No.
the crocodile's gotten away.
Cool.
I will easily join Baleson and use guidance to try to harvest the extra eyebright that's needed.
Hey, with
Just as a.
Mhm.
Sorry, go, Mr. DM.
Forgot what I was going to say. As you were then.
What I was going to say is plants in the area yield twice as much the normal food when harvested.
Oh,
Does that mean we get twice as much of the eyebright if we are successful?
sure.
Cool. So, are you going to? I'm going to actually help you, so I'll give you advantage on your survival check, Erendor, because I think that you'll be. I'll give you the help action. I think that you'll be more successful. I stuffed it up back there. I've got this much, but here, you try.
Thank you. May I have the sickle back? Your
There you go.
no offense, but your large, hands. It needs precision.
Of course. I'm glad that you could come over and do it yourself.
Yep. You harvest more than enough that will fix Tortudo's eyes.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have a quick squiz in here to see if there's anything of value.
Squiz. That's such a New Zealand word. Squiz. Absolutely. Does that mean anything to you, Doug? Squiz? He's going to have a squiz?
I would think squeeze.
Ah.
Real. No? Okay.
He's going to have a look.
Got a slightly squinty look. Like
A squinted, yeah. It's like a squint with
I've been
attitude.
trying to look up and understand New Zealand slang, but squiz did not pop up on my research.
I'll make an investigation check, Balson, as you have a squiz. Kalza's body torque is just a body. Nothing much of interest on there.
I see some horses.
Yeah, a lot of gore. Don't know if you feel good about this or not, but there's a few broken bodies of Queen's Guard, like rank and file soldiers. Other than that, just rotting gore. You find nothing much of interest on there, or on Kalza's body from Torque as well. But you did find some eyebright.
Mm-hmm. Well, if there's nothing of value in here, what are these three skulls? These giant skulls?
I don't know.
Arse. Man, Kalzar was metal as. I reckon Kalzar was 17 years old.
I mean, this guy,
Oh, no, 15, I reckon.
DM Dale Battle Maps, he does maps specifically for Crown of the Oathbreaker. And I don't know why he put skulls, because they look as if they mean something, but they don't. I'll say they're fellow troll skulls. Maybe there's some trolls in the swamp that he killed.
There's a coral snake just down here, and there's a blue poison arrow snake. Frog up on one of the lily pads as well.
Huh?
If there was a
Lots of
coral
details.
snake, then those reef sharks could have actually survived.
There's another one over
It's a
here.
saltwater swamp.
Well, I guess mangroves are a saltwater thing, and they grow in swamps. Maybe it is a bit salty. Maybe you could have got around with reef sharks.
No. Perfect. All right, go back to the mainland.
You'd be travelling
Circle
through
the wagons.
swamp in the dark. It's the end of the day.
I know.
so-
Well, okay. Well, since we've got this fire here, should we just rest here? I mean, I know that there's a giant crocodile out here, but we could take turns and watch.
Sure. So we'll say you set up camp in Kalazar's log. It is a bit, it's a bit disgusting, with all the gore and the rot and the sickly smell of rotting meat. But I see no reason why you can't have a long rest, so feel free to have a long rest. Move you back to this map. And we can mark Kalazar's log on the map. It's right there.
Hmm.
Okay, so early next morning, you trudge your way back to the monastery of the Spirited Leaf. You know, it's a lot quicker because you're not looking so much. And you return back to the monastery of the Spirited Leaf. There we go. And you knock on the door. The drunken monks welcome you in. And Tortatito, whose eyes had completely crusted over by now. Is that you? Pastor Timothy's group. Were you successful?
Oh, where we what?
Oh,
I
quick.
think you'll be very happy with what we brought you, son.
I
hope you
just hope it's not too late. Bring it forth, please.
Nelson.
Yes, here we go. Here's my small handful, but Allendor might be able to help you.
Oh, this is not sufficient.
I produced a small handful that I started to prep in a pedestal.
No, you don't. You produce a large handful. You rolled well. And, Arendor, you collected a lot. Would you mind adding some water to this and put it in a mortar and pestle and grind it into a paste? Is that something you could do?
Yes, I can, as long as it's survival.
I don't know what you're talking about. But please, mix it. Put it into a paste. And
I do my best to prep a mokahete and get it all ready to go.
But I'll offer guidance by explaining some of the culinary techniques we learned under Ozar the Undefeatable. Now, when Ozar was making pesto, he'd want to go in a clockwise direction, always, and adding the drizzle of the water just as a time. You don't flood the pestle.
There we go. Make a survival check at advantage. I'm waiting for it.
I think he was trying to give me guidance because we both have it.
I know.
Ah, okay. So make a survival check. With a +2.
Oh, okay. All right.
21.
And the guidance.
I think Pastor Timothy rolled that, but we'll call it 22. But that's
Okay,
fine.
Gotcha.
Okay, all right, and just apply it to my eyes, please, Arendor.
Just thumb it in.
Yeah, I carefully, apply it to his face and his eyes, and then go to a little bucket to thoroughly wash my hands, COVID style, to make sure I don't contract eyebright.
Sure. Yeah, very smart. Okay, I'm going to say Erendor, roll me a d20 and don't roll a natural 1.
Okay. Yeah, 12.
I fear the poultice working already. Thank you. What do you call yourselves?
I don't even know. I just joined them recently.
The five
Wilson,
winds.
Torque, Pastor Tim.
We're the five winds, and we when you joined, we said that you'd be our fifth wind. So the five winds. We're the five winds.
Well, 5 wins?
Yeah.
They've done the
The
monastery
5 wins.
and me personally a great favor. This has brought hope. As I said, my eyes will repair. It might take a few days, but I'm confident my sight will come back. You have restored hope to the monastery at least. This is a good sign. I'm glad you are not robbers. You are more than that. You are heroes in my eyes, as it were. You mentioned something about maybe the monastery getting back to what we were before, a place of refuge, a place of reflection. What would you have us do, Five Winds?
I don't know if I can help much, but I can enrich your area if you would all stay off the booze and eat and get substance.
We can do that. You wish to enrich the soil around here, that would be good. And now that Kalzar is dead, maybe the swamp can go back to the life-giving area it once was.
Perhaps if you were to patrol up and down the Ulden Road, it might be useful there to look out for travellers, or at least monitor the Ulden Road for any people that might be trying to make their way to Harveston.
We will patrol the road. As you no doubt know, some people are going in every direction. Seems as if people consider the safest place to be the place that they aren't at the moment. We've seen people flee to Harveston. We've seen people flee from Harveston. And unfortunately, many of the travelers do not make it to the desired destination. We'll do our best to give aid to those who need it. It doesn't take long for this cursed rain to deplete hope and life in the very end as well. Of course, it's worse at the midnight hour, which is why us and others have started calling it the Midnight Curse. But we will do this. We'll go back to the ideals of what we were before we were robbed, before we were lost hope, before we saw our beloved swamp be infected by the beast that was Kalzar. And we thank you, Five Winds, and we'll do our best in these troubling times.
Tortito.
I would just, if there's one thing that I've learned from this, is that you asked us for hope. We were trying to give you hope, and that's the only thing that I think we can do, is try to give each other hope, because hope between one holy man to another, it only exists when it's given. It fades so quickly when it's not nurtured, or when it's not shared. It only exists when shared, is what I think what I'm trying to say. So if you could do that for us, keep the fire of the hope burning, even in that midnight hour, then I think we'll be ready when the curse lifts and we were ready to resume our lives. But if we give up that hope, it's hard to get it back, as you know.
As I said, you have given us hope, and we will tell the travellers on the road that there's a group around this area called Five Winds, trying not just to survive, but to break the midnight curse. I know of no others who are... there's people surviving, there's people who have reduced to banditry, and of course there's the Queen's forces himself. All of those people are not trying to end this curse. So it seems, my friends, as if the weight of the kingdom weighs heavily on your shoulders.
For Tito, before I tried to make the plants grow on this land, would it be too deadly? Or would, I'm sorry, new allies, or would they need to leave you some gold for taxes?
We've been robbed, but no one was in an official capacity. But do you think the Queen's forces are going to knocking on our door for taxes?
If I enrich your lands, then you won't be just a passerby. There could possibly be repercussions.
Not despite...
But surely the blight has lowered the quality of the lands, and all you are doing is restoring them to some fertility, given the cursed rains that have been affecting crops.
Well, the land will improve. It won't be perfect because there's a battle between the spell that Erendor cast and the Midnight Curse. So it's better, but not perfect by any means.
I will enrich it then. I'm just making sure they wouldn't get targeted.
Well, we may indeed end up getting targeted. Perhaps you could leave us some gold if that's... I'll tell you what. I'll give you a barrel of our finest whiskey. This will at least keep you warm on the cold nights. And he hands you like just a mini barrel of the whiskey. A full barrel is too impractical to carry, but enough for plenty of warm
mini
shots
keg.
through the night. Mini cake, there we go. And if you'd be so kind as to leave us a little bit of gold. I know it's not that useful, but if you have any to spare, we would not say no.
Just look
Sorry.
around, I'm sorry, new friends, but I have none. I might have spoke out my ass, but I apologize.
I said that I'd provide 10 gold, and so here is 10 gold.
Thank you very much. Hopefully this will keep the other soldiers at bay if they come a knocking. All right, well, we have some beds. If you wish to lie in a bed for once, we have 3 beds available. Feel free to rest the night.
I thank you.
To rest
I'm
the
used
night?
to the floor.
Use the floor, sure.
Did you say 3 beds available or 3 beds available?
3 free beds.
Who's backing up?
I paid 10 gold, all right? I'm not sharing with no one.
Erendor, take the floor. He's used to it being hidden out in Harveston.
Come on, Torque. You're in with me.
Rock, paper, scissors, rock.
They're playing rock, paper, scissors with Hector, because I've got to do the symbols.
I just did scissors, even though I knew you did rock.
Well, you said that, but I've written paper, so you fell for it.
Pastor Timothy loses his bed. Torque, I've already got it.
I didn't move me, that was the dungeon master.
Tell you
You
what,
moved the wrong character.
there's room for 2 on the beds. There we go.
I think
Perfect.
I'd rather sleep on the floor.
Well, actually, there we go. Arendor was happy to sleep on the
bunks.
floor, so you don't have a problem.
Yep, I was happy. Yep.
Well,
There we
maybe
go,
they're
yep.
actually bunk beds.
They're-
We just can't see from this 2-dimensional view.
They're not bunk beds, but there we go. That's perfect. If 2 people are happy to sleep on the floor, then you're good. And you get a great night's sleep. Talk, Timothy, and Bowson especially. And as we end up tonight's session, may you consider the road north. You know, there's going to be problems on the Azura Bridge, potentially. I assume it's a hard left along the King's Road to Gorso, where Pastor Timothy and Hector have a history. So, we'll see how that goes. And according to the talk information, one was entrusted to a red cloak of the Gorso. Probably dead, but we'll see. Maybe someone has the talk there. But we'll pick up next week, gentlemen. And I think your time zone will change, Pastor Timothy, so we should all be good for next week.
Yep.
I know why New Zealand and Australia have different times. No, yep.
Riley, do you mind if we message during the week about some Gorso stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Just to get our figure out how we're going to play
Squids
it.
in a row.
Yeah, get our squids in a row. Yeah.
I might be maybe a little bit late. I have to work that night, but I should be here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. See you next week, guys. Take care.
See ya.